scriptures.
那今天的经文也是比较长一点。
And it's a little bit long.
是在以赛亚书17章1到14节。
It's a book of Isaiah, chapter 17.
那找到的话，我们大家一起来读。
Let's read it together.
来，1、2、3。论大马士革的默示，看哪，大马士革已被废弃，不再为城，必作乱堆。希洛尔的城邑已被撇弃，必成为牧羊之处，羊在那里躺卧，无人惊吓。以法莲不再有保障，大马士革不再有国权。亚来所剩的必像以色列的荣耀消灭一样，这是万军之耶和华说的。到那日，雅各的荣耀必至消薄，他肥胖的身体必见瘦弱，就必像收割的人收敛禾稼，用手割取穗子，又像人在地伐野谷拾取遗落的穗子，其间所剩下的不多，好像人打橄榄树，在茎上的枝梢上只剩2、3个果子，在多果树的旁枝上只剩下4、5个果子。这是耶和华以色列的神说的。当那日，人必仰望他们的主，眼目看重以色列的圣者。
他们必不
仰望祭坛，就是他们自己手所铸，也不重看自己指头所做的，无论是木偶或是日像。在那日，他们的坚固城必像树林中和山顶上所撇弃的地方，就是从前在以色列人面前被人撇弃的，这样地就荒凉了。因你这忘记救恩的神，不纪念你能力的磐石，所以你栽上佳美的树秧子，插上异样的栽子。栽种的日子，你周围圈上的篱笆，又到早晨使你所种的开花。但在愁苦极其伤痛的日子，所收割的都飞去了。哎，多民鬨嚷，好像海浪匉訇；列邦奔腾，好像猛水滔滔；列邦奔腾，好像多水滔滔。但神斥责他们，他们就
远远逃避，
又被追赶，如同山上的风前糠，又如暴风雨前的旋风土。到晚上有惊吓，未到早晨他们就没有了。这是掳掠我们之人所得的分，是抢夺我们之人的报应。好，我们开始有一个祷告。
Let's pray.
天父，感谢你，
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you.
感谢你在新年的时候给我们一个警醒。
And we thank you, you give us this warning at the new year.
你借着今天的信息，让我们每一个人活在你的恩典之中。
And through the message, we just live in your grace.
求主圣灵这个时候提醒我们、警醒我们，
May Holy Spirit remind us and just let us be alert.
让我们行走在主的道上。
So we can just walk on your path.
祷告奉耶稣基督的名求，
And we pray in Jesus Christ's name.
阿门。
Amen.
好，今天讲到的题目是新年的警醒。
And the sermon title today is the New Year's Alert.
那新年2013年的新年第一篇讲到讲什么好呢？
And what should I preach for the first message for 2013?
那包括我在内，可能每个人都在等待着祝福和勉励。
And including myself, maybe everyone is waiting for the message about the blessing or encouragement.
新年的祝福和勉励固然是非常好的，
And of course, it is good to have the blessing and the encouragement in the new year.
但是从刚才读的以赛亚书17章，我们发现有一样事情更加重要，
But from chapter 17, we just read, and there's one thing that's even more important.
就是新年刚开始的时候，每一个弟兄姐妹都有一个alert，有一个警醒的心，去行走2013年的脚步。
And that is we have the heart to be alert to walk on 2013.
神借着以赛亚告诉我们说呢，
So God told us through Isaiah,
如果我们不警醒怎么办呢？
and He said, if we are not alert, what should we do?
我们曾经有的荣耀会消薄呀。
And the glory we used to hold will be faded.
所以他特别的劝勉我们要转眼仰望主耶稣基督，
And so he encouraged us, we just have to turn our eyes and to look to Jesus.
特别是劝勉我们要纪念神所赐下的救恩。
And especially remember the salvation that he gave us.
我们先来看第一点，
Let's see the first point.
荣耀的消薄。
Fading of the glory.
消薄这个字我们现在已经很少用了，
So we very seldom use this word as fading.
这个消字是一个古字，
And the word in Chinese, xiao, it's an ancient word. We don't use it anymore.
消薄加起来就是空虚稀薄的意思。
So fading actually means emptiness and thin.
今天早上我们开车过来的时候，师母问我一个问题：
And this morning when we drove to the church, and my wife Pauline asked me,
怎么这个人这年纪越来越大的时候，好像那个钙质会越来越的减少，
and she's asking, how come we get older and we just have less calcium?
好像骨质慢慢的疏松。
And it seems like we have just have a bone loss.
还有些人会得关节炎。
And some people have arthritis.
那请问是什么意思呢？
So what does that mean?
我突然间想起，刚好就是今天讲到的这个字。
And just remind me, this is this word.
当人犯了罪以后呢，
After people sin,
万物都在消薄，
and everything is fading,
包括我们今天人的身体。
including our body.
可能我们锻炼身体呢，骨质会好一点。
Maybe we exercise, we can have a better quality of our body.
但是你试试再往前活，
But think about it, just live further,
你
longer.
活到70、80岁，
When you get to 70,
你活到170、80岁，
or maybe 100 years old,
你再活长一点，
even longer,
不管你活多久，
no matter how long you live.
从医学上来讲，你的骨质疏松是不可避免的。
And from the medical observation, actually you'd have a bone loss.
春天的树很绿，
At spring, you can see the trees just very green.
夏天的花很红，
And the flower in the summertime is very beautiful.
但是秋天就变成枯叶了，
But autumn, you will see those leaves just falling.
这也是一种消薄。
And this is just kind of a situation of fading.
那以赛亚在讲到消薄的时候呢，
When Isaiah mentioned about fading,
他指的是当时以色列和犹大南北两个国家分裂的时候。
and he's talking about when the north and south, North Israel and South Judah, when they split.
从当时的情况来看呢，
And from looking at that kind of situation,
北国以色列有10个支派。
so the North Israel, they have 10 branches.
从以人的眼中看起来呢，以色列的国力是强大过犹大。
So from people's eye, they think that North Israel, they are stronger than the South Judah.
我们不也是这么认为吗？
And don't we think the same way?
人多不是力量大吗？
Don't we think like if we have more people, we have more power?
我们今天描述和观察一个教会是否强大、是否有力，就看人数有多少。
And when we look at a church, if the church has more power, and we just look at their number of people.
当时南北国分裂的时候，他们心态也是：我们人多比你人好，比你人少要厉害。
And it seems like a North Israel, they think they have more people, and they think they're stronger.
所以北国以色列人做什么事情，心中是蛮有把握的。
And so the North Israel, whatever they did, and they just have the confidence.
但是有一件事情开始发生变化。
But something changed.
当以色列与大马士的亚兰结盟去攻打他们软弱的弟兄犹大的时候，一切的发生变化。
When the North Israel allied with Aaron to attack his brother South Judah, and everything changed.
圣经这个时候特别指出一件事情，
And here the Bible pointed one thing.
他说从这一天开始呢，
And the Bible said from that day,
以法莲不再有保障，
and the fortified city will disappear from Ephraim,
大马色不再有国权。
and royal power from Damascus.
这里讲的以法莲就是指的北国以色列，
And here the Ephraim means Israel,
大马色的指的亚兰，
and Damascus means Aaron.
因为大马色是亚兰的首都。
And because Damascus is the capital of Aaron.
我们认真想一想，为什么这一件事就发生变化呢？
And then think about, so what caused the change?
我打一打我的兄弟，so what又如何呢？
And maybe Israel people would think, oh, I just hit my brothers, so what?
我略略的尝试站在北国人的角度替他们着想，
And so I just kind of stand the point of view of a North Israel.
他们可能心里边想，我们以色列才是神正统的选民啊。
So it's they may think they're the one, they're the legitimate chosen one by God.
我们的父亲不就是从雅各改名叫以色列吗？
And then we think, well, our father named he's Jacob, and he's named Israel by God.
而且 约瑟也在我们这一边呢。
And Joseph is on our side.
约瑟曾经在埃及的时候救了我们整个家族。
And while they were in Egypt, and Joseph saved them.
他们可以找出一大堆他们自己是正统的理由。
So they can think of a lot of reason to think they're the legitimate chosen ones.
有的时候我会想，也有点像我们浸信会，会不会？
And sometimes I think about it's just like evangelical, right?
浸信会是最正统的福音派，对不对？
People think that evangelical, that's the more legitimate Baptist.
我们浸信会看别的宗派的，总觉得他们不如我们一点。
And sometimes the evangelical may think that they are just more legitimate than other denominations.
我们浸信会是非常看重圣经真理的。
And we think evangelical just focus on the God's words.
我们浸信会是非常看重会众的意见的。
And also evangelical maybe they care brothers sisters opinion.
在今天，所有福音派都在慢慢在消薄的时候，我们浸信会仍然还在增长。
And nowadays, when some of the evangelical, when there is a fading, but the Baptist church, the congregation is increasing.
我们想一想，包括我们在家族当中，我们个人当中，我们常常想自己是正宗正统，别人都是旁边的旁系的消薄的。
So sometimes we feel like our own family, the family tree, maybe we think we are the one, we're more legitimate than other relatives.
这就是当时以色列北国人的思想，就是这么想问题。
And that's how the North Israel, that's how they're thinking mind.
他们想，我们可能先借着亚兰的力量，先使我们的南国犹大先屈服，先让他听话。
And they think maybe we can use the power of Aaron to make the South Judah to surrender.
那然后回头再联合这个听话以后的弟兄去收拾亚兰，岂不是更好吗？
And then unite Judah to defeat Aaron. Isn't it good?
亲爱的弟兄姐妹，
Dear brothers and sisters.
我们常常在人生当中受到这样的试探。
And a lot of times in our life, we just have this kind of temptation.
对不对？你说我们常常遇到事情的时候，能拐个弯儿就拐个弯儿吧。
So for example, when we have some pressure and we just try to turn around.
能够用一些更加聪明的办法去面对这个压力，我们就用这个方法吧。
And if there's any easy way, we can just get away from it. We just do it.
我们常常遇到压力的时候，一侧一个身体就过去了。
And when we face some pressure, we just kind of move around and just avoid it.
妥协常常是基督徒信仰消薄的一个最大的试探。
And to compromise, actually, that is the biggest temptation for a Christian.
每年我们就要报税，对不对？
Like, for example, each year we have to do the tax return.
有一些收入，税务局可能不知道。
And some of the income, maybe the IRS, they don't know.
我们不报或者少报行不行呢？
If we just report less or just not even reported it.
那我们不要说我们每个人都很容易胜过这个试探，对不
And
对？
just don't say it's very hard just for each one of us to avoid this temptation.
每一个月的11奉献、差传奉献、爱心奉献、其他的奉献，反正牧师也不知道我个人的奉献的情况，干脆忘记就忘记吧。
And or let's say about maybe the tithing and the mission offering or other offering, and so that the pastor doesn't know about the details, and we can just skip.
我这一次去拉斯维加斯探访一个家庭，
And not too long ago, I went to Las Vegas to visit a family.
其中要处理这个家庭的一个弟兄的奉献问题。
And need to just help to solve the problem, the issue in their family about the offering.
那这一个弟兄呢，他每一年收入呢大概是10万到12万之间。
And this brother, his income is like 100,000 to 120,000.
算个整数，就算10万好。
Let's say just make it simple, just 100,000 per year.
那他爸爸妈妈也邀请我去，我也去，我们也包括谈到这个问题。
So his parents invited me to come, and then they talk about this issue.
那谈完别的问题呢，到谈到奉献问题。
So we talk about several different things, and then we get to this point about the offering.
那这个弟兄就把他的奉献从头到尾都列给牧师看，列给爸爸妈妈看，一起看。
So this brother just lists all his offering details to his parents and to pastor.
其实我认识的弟兄超过10年，
Actually, I know this brother for more than 10 years.
我从来也不知道他奉献到底多少钱，现在我也很少关心谁奉献多少，
And
不
I
关
never
心。
know how much he offered. That's just not in my mind.
一般牧师就在讲台上 general 的去讲一个道理，但通常不具体的关心某一个人奉献多少。
And generally, pastor just preach about this, but he doesn't just care about who offered how much.
那除非他主动来找我谈，
Unless this person just come to pastor.
那他大概 大概每年的奉献呢超过40%。
And his offering actually is, he offered 40% of his income to God.
妈妈就很有意见喽。
And his mother has opinion.
你要存点钱呐、
And his mother said, you have to save some money.
你要买个房子啊，
And you have to buy a house.
以后你还要讨老婆的。
And you have to marry someone.
这个弟兄是非常忠心的把自己的他说他卖里面觉得我应该50%全部给神。
And in his mind, he said, I have to offer to God 50% of what I earn.
我应该把50%给了神以后，再看看还有谁还有需要。
And he said, I should offer 50% to God and then see who else need help.
当然，我们谈的时候有一些调整。
And of course, when we talk about this, we have some kind of adjustment about this.
最后我们的妥协呢，就是说有一部分钱他还是应该给年老的父母。
So we just kind of discussed about this and compromise this. Actually, he still has to offer some portion to his parents.
我不具体谈的最后的解决方案。
And I don't want to tell you in detail what's the solution.
当我回来坐飞机的路上，我再想想这一个家庭。
But on my way back to Dallas, and I think about this family.
我再想想这一个弟兄。
And think about this brother.
说心里话，他不是那么太聪明。
Actually, he's not that smart.
他也不是太会处理财务的状况。
He's not that good in handling his financials.
但是我非常欣赏他一点。
But I really admire him one thing.
他所有的 mindset 是 focus 对准神的。
And he just focused on Jesus Christ in his mindset.
尽管他旁边有很多人说的这个说的那个，他好像有一点不太聪明的面对这些问题。
And even though the people around him just talk about him about this, but he doesn't care about that.
但是我要说，这个人是有智慧的人。
I want to say this person, he has a wisdom from God.
因为有一天他回到天家去的时候，
And because one day when he returned to the Heavenly Father,
可能上帝也会说，哎，你怎么做事做得这么没有聪明啊？
and maybe God will say, oh, how come you handle things not quite clever?
但是我相信上帝一定会夸奖他是一个又忠心、又良善、又有智慧的仆人。
But I trust God will say he's the faithful person and has a wisdom from God.
有的时候我们人常常用自己的小聪明代替神的大智慧。
And a lot of times we like to use our little cleverness to replace God's wisdom.
因为当你行智慧的时候呢，
When we do things in God's wisdom,
往往是被这个世界所不接纳的。
a lot of times it's not accepted by this world.
今天我并不是鼓励每一个弟兄姐妹都要像他一样奉献40%-50%，不是这个意思。
And I don't mean I want to encourage you to offer like 40 or 50% to God.
我相信上帝更加看重是我们那一颗心呢。
What I trust is God look at our heart.
耶稣说：“你的钱在哪里，你的心就在哪里。”
And Jesus Christ said, where your money is and where your treasure
这
is.
神的话就摆在那里，我们心怎么回应呢？
And God's words is there, and how are we going to respond to God?
有的时候我在想，我们信仰就好比是什么呢？
So, what does they like is our faith.
我们往往是听见神的声音了，
A lot of times we heard God's voice,
但不去行，
but we just don't follow it.
就好像你炒完一桌菜，做完一锅饭，
And it's just like you just cook a whole table of meals,
把客人都请来了，
and you invite all the people, the guests here,
把饭菜东西都摆满了一
and
桌
you，set up the food on the table,
但就是不吃，
but you just don't eat it.
又有什么益处呢？
And it good about it.
亲爱的弟兄姐妹，
Dear brothers and sisters,
信仰是由生活的每一件小事组成的。
so the faith actually is the combination of the little bitty things combined together.
我盼望弟兄姐妹记住一件事
And
情，
I hope brothers and sisters remember one thing.
就是一件不对的事情，可能会使我们原本与神同在的荣耀消薄。
And that is the wrong thing may cause the glory of being with the Lord to fade.
大家记得该隐杀亚伯，还记得吗？
I remember Cain killed his brother Abel.
最后结果怎么样呢？
And what is the outcome?
雅各的10个儿子将约瑟卖到埃及，使他们的后裔在埃及受苦了400年。
And Jacob's 10 sons, they sold Joseph to Egypt and make his descendant just be tortured by the Egyptian for 400 years.
扫罗王要杀大卫，最后是自食其果。
And King Saul tried to kill David, but at the end he took his own
今
consequence.
天也是一样的。
And same as today.
亚兰怂恿以色列去攻打犹大，
And Aaron urged Israel to attack Judah.
神就透过以赛亚对他们说
So God told them through prophet：“
他说
Isaiah.
看哪，大马色已被废弃，不再为城，必作乱堆。”
And he said, "See, Damascus will no longer be a city, but will become a heap of ruins."
大家不要以为以色列是因为听了亚兰的怂恿，他就可以推卸责任。
So never think that Israel can shirk this responsibility because they just listen to Aaron.
整章书开始好像在讲大马色，
And the whole chapter of Isaiah 17 seems like it's talking about Damascus.
其实 focus 还是在以色列身上。
Actually, still focused on Israel.
神说亚兰所剩下的必像以色列的荣耀消灭一样，这是万军之耶和华所说的。
So God said the remnant of Aaron will be like the glory of the Israelites.
亲爱的弟兄姐妹，
Your brothers and sisters.
这就是神，
And this is God.
神是轻慢不得。
God cannot be mocked.
当我们背逆他的时候，是要付代价的。
When we rebel, we have to pay the price.
当我们每一天在不经意的小事上，如果我们不尽忠心的话，
So when we are careless and not faithful in a small thing,
就无异于每一天、每时每刻都在消薄原本神所赐给我们的荣耀。
and that means we're fading the glory given by God.
亲爱的弟兄姐妹，
Dear brothers and
请留
sisters,
意圣经中所留下的细节，
and please just pay attention about the details in the scriptures.
因为其间所剩下的不多，
And because there are not many left,
好像人打橄榄树，在茎上的枝梢上只剩下2-3个果子，在多果树的旁枝下只剩下4-5个果子。这是耶和华所说的。
as when the olive tree is beaten, leaving 2 or 3 olives on the topmost branches, 4 or 5 on the fruitful boughs.
有的时候，我觉得圣经的话语是非常奇妙的，
And God's words is amazing.
一件很普通的描述，
And it's a very simple description,
但是里面含了很深厚的属灵的含义。
but has a very deep meaning, the spiritual meaning.
如果信主时间稍稍长一点的弟兄姐妹呢，
If some brother or sister believe in Jesus Christ for a long
可
time,
能很快的想到亚伯拉罕为他的12个孩子祝福的时候说的话。
and maybe you remember when Abraham just blessed his son Joseph,
他说到约瑟的时候怎么说呢？
and when he blessed about Joseph, what he said.
他说，来一起把它读一读吧。来，1、2、3。
Let's read it together.
约瑟是多结果子的树枝，是泉旁多结果的枝子，它的枝条探出墙外。看看父亲对约瑟的祝福。
And let's see how the father blessed the son.
现在这个图画和父亲给的祝福多么大的差别！
And see the picture of this and compare with the blessing is such a big difference.
曾几何时，上帝在12个支派当中拣选约瑟成为蒙神祝福的器皿，
And God chose Joseph as the vessel to be a blessing in the 12 branches.
也借着约瑟对全个以色列的民族起了重大的作用。
And through Joseph and give such a big influence for these 12 branches.
但是现在呢，
But what about now?
树上只剩下2-3个、4-5个果子，
So only have 2 or 3 or 4 in the fruits left.
结果还要将这仅存的几个果子敲打下来。
And also those fruits will be beaten down.
圣经在描述这个敲打，指的是一种从外邦过来的一种暴力的侵略。
So the beating just means that violence is from the outside those
但是比
countries.
这个侵略更加严重的是，他们原本的荣耀在消薄。
And what is even worse is the glory is fading.
亲爱的弟兄姐妹，
Dear brothers and
你
sisters,
生命中的荣耀是否正在消薄呢？
and how about the glory in your life? Is it fading?
请问你生命中原本上帝赐给你的丰盛，现在是否正在减少呢？
And is the abundance in your life, is it decreasing?
这是新年第一个警醒。
And this is the first alert for this new year.
好，我们看第2点，
Let's see the second point.
转眼的仰望。
And to look to with the eyes turning.
我们一起把第7节这个 turning point 转捩点给读一下。
Let's
当那日，来1、2、3。当那日，人必仰望造他们的主，眼目重看以色列的圣者。再来一遍好吗？来1、2、3。
one more time.
当那日，人必仰望造他们的主，眼目重看以色列的圣者。亲爱的弟兄姐妹，
Dear brothers and sisters.
有的时候人是很奇怪的，
And sometimes people are very strange.
有的时候也感到，真是为以色列的历史呢， 读起来感到心里边很伤感。
And sometimes we feel very sad when we read the history of Israel.
有时候我想，为什么不早一点回头仰望呢？
And sometimes I feel like, why don't they just turn their hearts soon?
我们可以问问我们自己吧，
And ask ourselves,
为什么不从一信主那一刹那开始，以后就不要改变，每天都仰望爱我们、为我们创始成终的主耶稣基督呢？
and why don't we just have Jesus Christ as the Lord of our life the day we receive Him?
为什么不一开始就这样子呢？
And why don't we just do it? Just start from the very beginning.
总要神用手去把那2、3个、4、5个的果子给敲打下来，你才醒吗？
And why we always want to let those 4 or 5 fruit to be beaten down,
我
and
们的
then
生
we
命
just wake
已
up.
经因为我们的罪，每天都在消薄恩典。
So already because of our sins, the glory is fading every day.
我们还要自己消薄自己吗？
And do we want to just fade ourselves?
有没有想过什么是仰望主？
Have you ever thought about what is look to God?
什么是看重神？
And what is pay attention about God?
圣经每一次讲到这个问题的时候，第一点很清楚的让我们离弃偶像。
So in the Bible tells very clearly that number 1 is to abandon idols.
圣经总是在告诉我们要敬拜独一的真神。
So the Bible always tells us to only worship the only God.
我们把第8节读一下，好不好？他们必不仰望来1、2、3，他们必不仰望祭坛，就是自己手所做的，也不重看自己指头所做的，无论是木偶或是日像。亲爱的弟兄姐妹，
Dear brothers and sisters,
以色列人进入迦南以后呢，
so after the Israelites get into
他
Canaan,
们最大的问题就是跟随当地的风俗去拜偶像。
and their biggest problem is to follow the custom there and to worship idols.
因为拜偶像的缘故，他们一而再、再而三的惹动神的愤怒。
Because of this, and they stir up the anger of God.
从大卫王去世以后，所罗门王就开始拜偶像。
And seems King David and King Solomon worship
所罗门是
idols.
何等有智慧的人呢、
And King Solomon is such a
但
person
是
who
在
has
偶
wisdom,
像面前他跌倒，
but he stumbled in worshiping idols.
他跌倒，他的儿子也跌倒。
And he stumbled, same as his son.
他的儿子跌倒，以色列南北国就分裂了。
And also since his son, the north and south nation is split.
以赛亚在讲这句话的时候呢，
So when Isaiah said about this,
南北2国都正在拜偶像。
both north and south nation, they are worshiping idols.
他所发出来的预言告诉人们呢，
So his prophecy told people,
当亚述帝国来攻打他们，好像击打树上凋零的果子一样。
and he told people that when the Assyrian Empire attacked them, as hitting the faded fruits,
神的子民会悔改归向主，
and God's people will repent and return to God,
举目仰望主，
look to God,
心中看重主。
and just look up to Him.
亲爱的弟兄姐妹，
Dear brothers and
我们
sisters,
每一个人生命的光景是不一样的。
each one of us, our spiritual life is different.
可能神现在正在敲打你的2、3个果子，
And maybe right now, God is hitting maybe 2 or 3 of your fruits.
你可能最多只有4、5个果子，
Maybe total you have maybe 4 or 5 fruits.
可能神要敲打你下来，
Maybe God will just hit those down.
他目的只有一个：
Only one goal.
回转吧。
Please return.
亲爱的弟兄姐妹，
Dear brothers and
请问
sisters,
你是否愿意何时何地回转呢？
so are you willing to return in His time?
可能我们会说，我们还需要回转吗？
Maybe you will say, do I need to return?
不是已经接受敬礼了吗？
And maybe you will say, I already received the baptism.
不是以为信主加入教会了吗？
And maybe you think, I already joined the church.
是，毫无疑问，我们是已经信主加入教会
And
了。
yes, that's right. You already joined, you baptized and joined the church.
但是盼望弟兄姐妹知道，其实我们信主做主的门徒是一个过程，
But actually, be God's disciple, it's a process.
在这个过程当中，偶像每一天都环绕着我们，
So actually, in this process, actually the idol just kind of around us.
每一天都在影响着我们。
And each day, the idol is influences.
可能我们中国人想到偶像，就是中国庙里边的那些什么观音菩萨啦，什么这个偶像那个菩萨，很多的不同的偶像。
So as a Chinese, maybe in our mind, worshiping idol means worshiping those like the Buddha, those kind of things.
其实偶像是无孔不入的，
So actually, idols is everywhere.
特别现代的偶像是改头换面的。
Actually, today's idol has a different features.
反正我们就想一想，什么是偶像呢？
Let's think about what is idol.
任何事情，
So anything.
如果这个事情使我们不以神为中心，
If anything that doesn't let us have God as the center.
要包括我们的欲望、我们的思想、我们的感觉、我们的行动，都属于拜偶像。
Including our desires, thoughts, feelings, and action. If that just make us not centered in God and belongs to worshiping idols.
2012年12月31日到1号，我在拉斯维加斯。
December 31st, 2012, and January 1st, 2013, I was in Las Vegas.
从机场到赌场，
So from the airport to casinos,
从早上到晚上，
morning to evening,
人山人海。
it's just full of people.
美国的商业气氛最浓的城市在拉斯维加斯。
And that is a commercial atmosphere has the most in Las Vegas.
我第一次去那里，
And it's the first time I went there.
所以那个弟兄带我去看了一个赌场。
So the brother took me, showed me one of the casino there.
我到了那里看了，我发现那里好像就是一个地狱的入口，
And when I got there, I just feel like it's just like an entrance to the hell.
仿佛每天成千上万的人在那里沉沦。
It seems like thousands of millions of people just sink down there.
我跟那个弟兄在那里马上在祷告我们的神，
And so I pray with the brother to our Lord.
主啊，求你感动人去抢救那里的灵魂吧。
So we pray to the Lord to rescue the souls over there.
我们今天要把这个感动带回到教会，
Today I bring this touch into brothers sisters.
让我们不要单单在美南这个地方在享受一个属灵的丰盛，
So let us not just only enjoy this spiritual abundance in in Texas.
求神差派他的工人，
May God send His people
在那个地狱口去抢救将亡之灵魂。
and to rescue the souls at the entrance of the hell.
我们看第3点，
Let's see the third point.
救恩的纪念。
Memory of salvation.
神借着以赛亚告诫以色列人，
So God warned the Israel people through Isaiah,
不可做一个忘恩负义的人。
and He said, "Do not be an ungrateful person."
以赛亚提醒以色列人呢，
So Isaiah reminded Israel
他
people,
们之所以被神撇弃这个结果呢，
and he said the reason they got abandoned is reason.
根源到底是什么呢？
What is the reason?
我们把第10节读一遍，
Let's reverse
来
that.
，1、2、3，因你忘记救你的神，不纪念你能力的磐石，所以你栽上佳美的树秧子，插上异样的栽子。亲爱的弟兄姐妹，
Dear brothers and sisters,
我们可能也会这样子哦。
and we may be like this.
初信的时候，我们很火热，
When we first receive Christ, we have the passion.
我们很愿意去传福音，
We're very willing to
我们
share
很愿意去
gospel.
做见证。
We're very willing to share
但是
testimony.
当5分钟热度过了以后呢，
But after the short period of time,
世界的诱惑就开始进入了我们的
and
心。
then the temptation from the world just enter our heart.
久而久之，我们开始对耶稣基督陌生了，
And more we just be unfamiliar with
我们
Jesus
开始
Christ.
冷淡了，
And we just cold.
疏远了，
And we just keep distance.
可能到最后呢，干脆就离弃了。
Maybe at the end, we just abandon.
可能我们从来没想过会有什么结果嘞。
Maybe we never thought about what the outcome will be.
我们把11节读一读好吗？
Let's reverse
栽种
that.
的日子，来，1、2、3，栽种的日子，你周围圈上籬笆，又到早晨使你所种的开花。但在愁苦极其伤痛的日子，所收割的都飞去。亲爱的弟兄姐妹，
Dear brothers and sisters,
这难道不是我们一生的写照吗？
isn't this like a picture of just our life?
世界上绝大多数的人都是这幅图画。
And most of the people in this world just mostly like this.
这个世界人人都想追求自己的成功啊，
In this world, everyone to pursue the success.
但是你发现成功者却寥寥无几。
But very few people becomes very successful.
我们很少有人去思想 why 为什么呢？
We very seldom think about the reason.
首先，我们要弄清楚你想要的成功是神的心意吗？
And first, you just have to clarify if the success you're pursuing is from the will
如
of
果
God.
不是，又何必强求呢？
And if not, why persist on it?
所以今天鼓励在座的每一位弟兄姐妹，
So I encourage brother and sister you today.
当你追求人生的目标的时候，
And when you are pursuing the goal of your life,
你为什么不先问问神呢？
why don't you ask the Lord
主
first?
啊，这个成功是你的心意吗？
And ask God if this is God's will.
如果你的成功不是上帝的心意，又有什么意义呢？
If you're successful, it's not in God's will and it's in vain.
很少人去想这个问题。
And we very seldom think about this.
今天特别对像西安呐、Christine 年轻的孩子，小苏你们也讲一句话。
And especially I encourage the young people like Christian or Vivian.
你们开始要离开家庭， 庭，自己独立的行走生命。
And pretty soon you will leave the home and to walk on your path.
今天在这里也给你们一句劝勉，
And today I give you some encouragement.
也不是单单给你们，是给我们每一个人。
And not just for you, also for each
只是
one of us.
特别对你们说一句话说，你们所定的人生的方向一定要有神的心意，
But especially I'm telling you that when you set the goal for your life has to be
否则
in
你
God's
开
will.
起车来呢，就是白花油。
And otherwise it's just like when you drive and you just waste the gas.
所以你加起油来就万花油，
And when you just fill in the gas and just that kind of waste.
很多的浪费。
And just waste.
其次，应该在神的智慧中满足纪念神作为的心意。
And second, in God's wisdom to fill the heart of remembering God's word.
这一点比较难一点。
And this is a little difficult.
神设立安息日，要我们纪念。
So when God established Sabbath and He wants us to remember Him.
神救以色列人出埃及，要他的子民纪念他的作为。
Also, when God saved Israel people out of Egypt, He wants His people to remember His word.
传道书怎么说呢？我们把它读一遍。你趁着年幼，1、2、3，你趁着年幼衰败的日子尚未来到，就是你说我毫无喜乐的那些年日未曾临近之先，当纪念造你的主。亲爱的弟兄姐妹，我们要纪念我们是上帝所造的。
So we have to remember we're created by God.
我们刚才所领受的圣餐呢，
And the communion we just received
是为了纪念主的救恩呐、
in order to remember God's salvation.
亲爱的弟兄姐妹，
Dear brothers and
神的
sisters,
救恩你还记得吗？
do you still remember God's salvation?
今天是新年的信息，
Today is the message for the new year.
是警醒的信息。
It is a message of staying alert.
愿神帮助我们每一位弟兄姐妹持守主的道，
And may God help us, each one of us, to stand for the truth and be faithful in everything.
让我们能够在每一件小事上尽忠心，
And so we can be faithful in every little things.
免得我们原本从神那里领受的荣耀被我们的罪所消磨。
And otherwise the glory we receive from God will be faded from our sins.
愿神赐能力，
And may God grant us His ability.
帮助我们转眼仰望神，
And help us to turn our eyes and look to our God.
远离那些天路上的各种的牵绊，
And just stay away from those obstacles on His path.
让我们能够紧紧的跟随神。
And so we can follow God tightly.
也愿圣灵做我们随时的帮助，
And may the Holy Spirit be our help at any time.
也提醒我们纪念主在我们生命当中的作为，
And remind us to remember God's work in our life.
一生一世跟随主，祷告警醒不放松。
Follow God with all our life and keep praying in alert.
我们去祷告。
Let's pray.
天父，感谢你，
Dear Heavenly Father, we
感谢你赐给我们一篇新年的信
and
息。
we thank you give us this message for the new year.
在新年的信息当中，有主的恩典，
So in your message, there's your grace,
有主的怜悯，
your mercy,
也有圣灵给我们的提醒。
and the reminder from the Holy Spirit.
愿神赐福在座的每一位。
May God bless each one of us.
祷告奉耶稣基督的名求
And we pray in Jesus Christ's name.
阿门。
Amen.